Looks
delicious.
Enjoy your meal, human.
Hey, coworker, can you get me a
candy bar?
Looks like it's stuck. Sadly, this was common with early generations of robots.
Thanks, coworker.
Hey, what the?
Hey, coworker, over here. Get on your computer and check out these hilarious pictures. Ooh.
Hello, human. I'm looking forward to your presentation today on all of the
Business
that we did in the last week.
So BossBot wants you to do a presentation. You'll need to make some slides. Time to learn about an ancient human technique called
Winging it.
Try using this program in your computer.
So, you ready to go through this presentation? Here's the clicker. Use the button to go through your slides.
Fascinating figures.
What do you know?
Nice job, human. That was very business.
Hello, human. Grab a cartridge from the tray and let's get to work. A true grease monkey. Get into the hood and get your hands dirty in our simulated mechanics shop. Hello, human. This is an accurate simulation of auto mechanic.
I'm just having the worst
I know all
day
about the
ever.
Achilles piece.
My
It's
tires
a
are
real
shot,
important
and I
piece
need
of a
some
car.
replacements.
Well, there's lots of stuff inside of a car you gotta tuck around with and move around with, you know? Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with all the intricacies about a car, you know. There's all those pipes and different metal parts and things such as that. All kinds of them, really. They're very interesting vehicles, these cars. They're very interesting creations, I do admit. Oh yes, I'm really interested about these cars. I think they're pretty interesting. I do admit that there's a lot of stuff about them. There sure is. There's a lot of stuff about these cars, as they've got pipes and tubes and all sorts of, you know, metal parts. It's just really. What about the new car? Oh, the new car. Oh yeah, I mean it just has all kinds of tubes and pipes, and it has metal too, lots of metal in it. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of. I mean, forget about it. I mean, just forget about it with all the metal in that one. Yeah, those cars, they really picked it up a notch when they, you know, God broke the mold when he made that just a car. When he made a car, he broke the mold. Yeah, he sure did break it. I mean, I'll tell you about those cars. You know, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to cars. I mean, you know, you pop the hood and there's that one piece. Oh yeah, the piece. I know what piece. It's that one metal piece. Yeah, the metal one. You know, that metal piece is
Could
just.
you put a spare tire in the back
Something
of my
else.
truck
I mean, you
so I'm
know,
a little more
it's an
prepared?
important piece. It's maybe the most important piece of. I mean, that's the first piece you want to look at when you're talking about a car. Yes, that metal piece. It's an important piece,
I'm
but I
pretty
do
sure
also.
my
I don't want
engine's
to take
overheating
any.
too.
You
It's
know,
making
the
all
limelight
kinds of
away
weird
from the
noises.
tubes. There's
When
lots
objects
of
are too
tubes
hot,
and,
fluid can be used to cool them down.
Pipes. Let's not forget the pipes. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, a car. You can't. I mean, you can't have a car without the pipes and the tubes. I mean, that's an important part of a car. I mean, that's an important equation. It sure is. It's an important That's the most important issue with the car these days. It's one of the hottest topics is the pipes and the tubes. There's just all sorts of tubes. It's a wild world. It's a wild world we're living in with these cars. Yeah, you know, there was this one car, and it had there was a square-shaped metal thing inside of the trunk part. I mean, inside of the front part of it. Oh, really? Yeah, inside the front section, with the lid that you pop open the lid on it. Yeah, there's like a metal piece in there. It's just a real kind of square-shaped almost.
They're looking a bit better, but
a little more
I spilled my slushy on the way over here. Could you fill it up for me?
Before nutritional implants, humans also needed fluid
yeah, you sure do.
from time to time.
You gotta give it up for the cars. I mean, there's at least a big piece of metal in the front hinge section with the lid. I mean, you gotta pop that lid and check out the metal. Yeah, you know, there's an old saying about cars that says, you gotta check out the metal when you pop the lid. Yeah, it's a classic saying.
Thanks, human. Maybe this day's gonna turn around for me after all. Anyway,
not to make this
drop
about
my car
me,
down
but
when you're done, and let me see the damage.
Cars and all the tubes and the pipes and the square metal chunks, and I was just learning it from somebody who told me about it. I was a fond time in my life when I was learning about all that. Yeah, I remember when I learned about all there is to know about cars. I mean, from the top to the bottom. I mean, from the beginning to the end. It was just a great conversation about the pipes and the metal box. That's pretty much. I mean, you and I are in the same boat because I'll never forget where I was when somebody told me about all that stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. I mean, this is just, these cars are just, I could talk all day about how wonderful they are. You're listening to Car Talk here on 10011100001 radio.
Oh, this is nothing compared to my student loans. Thanks for getting me back on the road.
So what do you feel about cars, Henry? Oh yeah, my name's Henry, and I like cars. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm a car character, I'm just all about cars. I mean,
Back in the age of capitalism, shops like this would be hesitant to question a customer's needs.
All right, Henry. Yeah, I got. You're my
hey,
best
human!
host
I need an
I've ever
emergency
had.
paint job.
Car Talk
I suddenly
Radio.
decided I hate the color of this car. Totally normal thing to do. I'm not on the run or anything.
On the Car Talk station.
Give this spot whatever they want, human. It's not our concern.
1000 FM. Boy, these cars, do they get any more car-like? Could you get any more car-like? That's like what that one character used to say on that one primetime hit sitcom from the 90s. He used to go, "Could you get any more talk about cars in here?" Oh yeah, I know all about what you're talking about right there. That's a real great reference about cars and just tubes.
I could really use some more gas,
my
too,
name's
if you
Henry,
want to fill it up.
and you're
I've been
listening
on
to
the
Car
run.
Talk
I mean,
Radio
I've
on
been having fun.
0010010 radio. What's the next topic? Well, up next we're just going to talk about just cars. So, it's always struck me as funny how the car, there's that part of it that, the side hinge, I call it, where you pull on it and sort of a big thing unfurls, it sort of folds open, or unfolds, I should say, against the car's side. It sort of opens, and every car has at least two of them, Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of cars have four of them. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of cars that have got four of those.
Let's wrap this up.
I mean, those are real
giving me a
something
new
else.
license
I mean,
plate?
you gotta...
Yeah, just to
God
really
broke
drive
the
home
mold
that
when he
unique new look.
came up with those unfolding hinge things that these cars have. Yeah, God broke the mold. That is true, and he made those hingy things. You look close at them, and there's lots of metal You know, not too many. I don't see too many tubes though. Not too many tubes. Oh no, yeah, you're right about that. Not a whole lot of tubes there. No pipes either. I don't actually recall seeing too many pipes in that section. Yeah, no, it's funny. I mean, you know, these cars are made mostly
Just finish
pipes
up whatever you're doing and drop
and,
the car so I
and
can
metal,
sleep.
but
I mean,
the little
leave
foldy flat
normally.
things on the side of the cars. That funny. You're only seeing, you know, mostly metal there. Yeah, it's mostly metal on those sections of the car. I mean, it's, you know, it's tough. It's tough.
Okay, just give me the bill. You know I've got the cheddar.
Well, exterior layer section of that. So you're listening to Radio Car Talk Radio on 01110. Up next, the topic is the top of a car. Yeah, you know, the top of a car, I mean, it's where you're really getting...
You never saw me, all right?
You know, what's up at the top? You know, the highest part. Yeah, the highest part of the car is that's the part of the car that's going to be the highest in altitude. It'll be the highest, you know, the tallest part. Yeah, you know, it's funny because it gets high up there. You know, it's the highest section of the car, really. Yeah, it's the highest. I mean, look, I don't want to get into an argument with you.
I'm
about
participating
it,
in a car show tonight, and I want to look my best.
You know what? It is the high. I'm saying you're going to make me get into an argument because I'm telling you it is the highest section. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Well, I'm trying to tell you, Buster, that the ceiling or the top of the car is the highest section of the car. Now, you're getting me real upset. I'm going to have to kick you out of here if you're going to keep up this sort of attitude. Now, you listen to me, pal. I'm getting pissed, you know, because I'm trying to talk about the very highest altitude of a car, and it's the roof part. And now you're yelling at me, and I wasn't even upset. Now I'm just getting mad because you're yelling at me, and you're saying I'm upset, and that makes me more upset than even the original whatever argument that started. All right, okay. Let's calm down. Let's just calm down. You're listening to the car radio 100110 FM radio. We're talking cars today. My guest Henry here.
Nice color.
Henry, what else? Dig it. You know, how are you holding up there? Well, you know, I'm just here to talk about pipes and that they have inside the cars and the box. You know, the little metal box, and you know, maybe